Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well. I appreciate you asking. Do me a favor, grab a dowel if you've got it. And we're going to start with some standard rotation. What I want you to do is keep your feet planted, so there's not going to be a heel release in either direction. Stand up nice and tall, standing plank, arms outstretched, and then pull those shoulders back. Give me a slow rotation. Keep those feet planted. I want you to turn your body, not throw your body. So it should look like this. Actively turn, lead with your belly button, and try and get as much range as you possibly can. You're going to do 15 per side. Looking good, people, looking good. After 15 reps, just put the dowel down behind you. And we're going to do a little flow. Nice, easy one. First thing, stand tall. We're going to do a toe touch. So let your hands slide down your body. The toe touch. Walk out. From that walkout position, you're holding a plank for a second or two, and we're going to do a hand to opposite foot touch. And then I want you to bend your knees to bear position and walk back into a low squat. Once you are in the low squat, go ahead and give me a nice hamstring stretch. Hold it for 2, 3. Come on back down to that low squat. And then bent knee walkout to straight legs, plank. Go ahead and give me hand to opposite foot touch. 2 this time. Bend those knees. Walk back to low squat. Hang out there for 3, 2, 1. And now give me 2 hamstring stretches with a hold. 3, 2, 1. Lower back down to low squat hold for 3, 2, 1. Back up to hamstring stretch. Come on down to that low squat. Walk out for the last one. Plank. Now 3 hand to opposite foot touches per side. Bend your knees. Walk yourself back to low squat hold. And we have 3 hamstring stretches before we stand all the way up. 2, 1. Up. 3. Back down. Come on up. And 1 more. Stand back up, grab your dowels, and this time you're going to do rotations, 10 each side, but with a heel release. So you're going to get more range this time. Rotations with a heel release. Please slow down your turns. Everybody is spinning, not turning, so take your time. Heel release. And you'll want 10. Ah, thank God for small miracles. How far are you going, Luke?
Just here.
Sorry?
Just here with your patch.
Nice job. Okay, so now we're going to go into shoulder dislocate into overhead squats. So I've been crushing on these lately. So what I want you to do is arms all the way up. You should be reaching for the sky here. Reach for the sky, and then a nice, slow, full shoulder dislocate. Bring it back. Just check your feet out. Make sure that they are wide and that they're even. See, I use this line break in the turf, so my toes are always even on that line. So arms back up overhead, and then a nice, slow, full overhead squat. Sit at the bottom for half a second, then come on up. So nice and slow out of the bottom. Try not to bounce. We're going for 2 sets of 10. Lock those arms up overhead. Dislocate. Come on back up to locked arms. Ten, rest, 10. Try to keep your upper body upright. You should be looking forward during the squat, not down. Remember, your body is going to follow your eyes. So if you're looking down, you're going to lean and hinge. We're striving for a squat. When you are done, you're just going to take your dowel, put it out front of you, and then we're going to go opposite leg. So if you're holding the dowel with your left leg, we're going to go opposite leg. Straight leg kicks. $15 per side. So remember, you want a straight leg coming through. Try not to bend it on the way through. You want it straight. That's where that hamstring stretch is going to come from. So step back, step through. Very nice. And you can go ahead and put those dowels down. We're going to take a second, get a little drinky drink, and we're going to go to some floor-based stuff.
Whose leg's going higher?
What's that?
Whose leg's going higher? Yours. Aaron, let's go.
All right, we're going to start with some upper body rotation. So what I want you to work on is stacking your legs. So I want your knees stacked and your feet stacked. Try and make it even. So see the stripe line on my pants, my hips and my knees are even. My knees and my ankles are even. I'm just going to put a pad in here to give me just a little feel that I'm trying to push the pad together and hold it in place. And then what I want you to do is lay down and stack your arms as well. And then from there, you're going to bring a nice, slow, full rotation for your upper body. You know, you see, I didn't release my knees from the pad. I'm holding it down. I want you to come out here and I want you to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly come on back. That's 1 of 12. You'll notice that you're going to pick up more range as you go. You're also getting probably a surprising pec stretch on the side you're turning towards. Let your head turn with you. Last one for me on the first side. Last one on my second side. And then we're going to switch to, just so you can see I have the pads still stuck, I want you to stick your feet together, keep your arms outstretched, and just move your knees and your hips back and forth. If you have a stability ball, put your legs up on the ball and roll with the ball. But if you don't, no big deal. Just keep your feet planted on the ground and use that as your pivot point. Let's go ahead and do 15 nice slow hip rotations. Try and pin those shoulders, elbows, and wrists down to the ground. Then while you're on your back, we're going to go with 5-0 bridges. So try for 2 sets of 25. Make sure that your lower back is hitting first on the way down. So tilt your pelvis, push into the sky. Then aim to hit your lower back. Nice and slow. They don't need to be quick. After we do our 50 bridges, we're going to move into dying bugs, and then we'll take a little break. But 2 sets of 25 on your bridges. These should be slow, deliberate bridges. So focus on the motion, not trying to get them all done. You'll get much more out of the work that way. Right? When you are completed with your bridges, we're going to move into dying bug. So this is a very nice combination move. What I want you to do first is plant your feet, and then I want you to push your belly button down into the ground, so you should feel your entire back full contact to the ground, and then you're going to move to a reverse crunch position, which is knees and hips level, knees and ankles level, and then put your arms reaching straight above you. From there, maintaining that full contact with your back, you're going to slowly lower your right arm and your left leg, and then hold it there. Make sure before you come back that you have full contact between your back and the floor. So you're pulling in, you're drawing in. And then just go ahead and exchange.
How many?
So you are going to do this tempo, no faster. This way you get core work. And you are going to do 15 per side, 3 sets. Everybody needs to slow down. So there is doing dying bugs to get core work in, and then there's throwing your limbs all over the place to get your reps done. Choose wisely. Also, focus on keeping your feet high. Don't let them drop so they're dangling, right? Keep them up. That creates a lot of work for your hip flexor muscles. They get stronger that way. If you let your foot drop, you lose a lot of that. If you are pinning your belly button and your back muscles to the floor, this should get fatiguing. When that starts to happen, it makes you want to speed up. Please don't. You guys are doing really well. Ro, your feet are doing great. That's all I see of you. So you have 3 sets of 15. Then we're going to take a 1.5-minute break. Looks like you guys are entering set 3, right? Good. Anita, just go ahead and pick your feet up a little bit. Hold both feet up nice and high. Right there. Good. Good. When you are done with 3 sets of 15, come on up. Your recovery timer's on. What you'll need when you come back is either a pad or a mat, and then double it up because we're going to go on to one knee and then 2 knees. You'll also need a light dumbbell. So you're going to need a light dumbbell, something in that 5, 10, maybe 15-pound range if you've got it, but that's it. No heavier than that. 1 minute remaining. Nicholas, come here. Come here. Come here, cute pie. Mr. Pie, that's cute. Say good morning to everybody.
Hello.
Go up to the camera and say hi.
Hello.
The other one
Hello.
too.
Hello.
Hello.
Is that
Yeah.
2 different
Say hi to
platforms?
Nicholas.
We're very technologically advanced here, okay? Give me another hug
Nicholas.
and get the hell out of here. Give me another hug and get your stinky butt out of here.
Nicholas,
What?
say hi to him.
Bottom corner. You see them?
Tonio's saying hi. Hi.
All right, folks. So come on down to one knee. We're going to take your dowel, and then we're going to do some moving hip flexor stretches. Work on using these muscles here, your lats, to reach up to the sky, hold that dowel in place, and then I want you to tilt your pelvis and then lean in. So tuck and lean. You should feel a nice stretch right along here. We're going to go 15 per side.
I'm ready.
1 5 per side. When you're done, go ahead and put your dowel to the side. And then we're going to work through 40 seconds per side, 2 times per side. Tall kneel to half kneel with an overhead hold. So a waiter's hold. Now, if you have a dumbbell and it's light enough, hold at the bell part, not the handle. It's going to work on some grip strength. And what we're going to do is opposite side. You're going to go from this tall kneel to half kneel. Back. Push up the whole time, right? So you're not trying to stop the weight from coming down. You're trying to actively push the weight to the ceiling. So full kneel to half kneel with an overhead hold. Now, if you feel like that's just too difficult, obviously hold the handle of the bell, not the bell itself. So we're going to go 40 seconds per side, and we're going to do it twice per side. Is everybody set? All right, let's go, folks. Ready? Weight up, set, go. Pull that weight up above your head, actively push to the ceiling, and then you're going opposite side of tall kneel to half kneel. There should be no bend in that elbow. That means that you're not pushing up. If there's a bend in your elbow, actively push. Think about Statue of Liberty. You are holding the dumbbell flame up in a book. Okay, go ahead and switch sides. Come back to double kneel. Ready? Weight up, set, and go. That's time. All right, 40-second break, then you have the second set each. After the second set per side, we are going to move into adductor prayer stretches, and then we're going to put some weights in your hand for strength. You have about 20 seconds remaining. All right, let's go with the second set. Weights up, ready, set, go.
Good news, I'm not English. Bad news to you. That's black. That's right. Black. You want some black. So, I'm gonna give you blue one. Blue one like that. Okay. Okay. That's the good news for you. Because unless you put the turf all the way down. But I kind of like that. But if you take it 22, you're going old, new.
Time. Switch.
You can think about that.
Yeah, give me 2
Okay.
seconds. All right. All right, switch sides. Ready, set, go. Last time. That's time. All right, so before we do the prayer adductor stretch, being that you have a weight in your hand, here's one thing we're going to do, okay? So you're in that half kneel here. In that half kneel, what I want you to do is we are going to go into a lunge iso hold. So all I just did is raise my knee up. See that? Raise my knee up like that. I'm going to lean back so I get upright, and I'm just going to trade these guys. Circle. 10 times. It's not up and down. Your body's not moving. Stay as tall as you can. Hold that iso lunge. And just make 10 circles. When you're done, step up. Trade sides. 10 circles. As large as you can. Keep that back knee down. 10 per side. Then you can put the weight aside for now. When you're done, take a small breather. No falling. With your adductor prayer rockers, here's what's going to happen. We start at a 6-point stance. That means your toes, your knees, your hands are on the ground. Walk them forward. If you want to make this a little bit more comfortable and harder, go ahead and put one knee on the pad, walk your hands out, put that opposite leg straight out so your leg is totally straight, and then go ahead and rock 15 times. So lean forward, okay? Try and get your shoulders to match up with your hands, even though they're far forward. And then drop that. You should feel a big, giant stretch in your adductor, the inner thigh. So it's workouts like this that allow you to go harder and more intense with the rest of your workouts. This is the stuff that puts your body in alignment. This is the stuff that strengthens weaknesses, relaxes some tight areas so you can actually perform to your optimal level. Without exercises or movements like this, typically, if I don't do them, I constantly feel like I'm fighting something nagging or multiple nagging pieces. When you're done with 15, go ahead and trade off. And then take 2 seconds. Little break. Hey, Lou. Lou, are you going to be here for 15 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
When you are done with that, and then your little 15 to 30 second break, make sure you get a nice massage from your daughter. Good, 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 good. And then you're going to stand up with some weights. We are going to go 3 sets of ground to air. So straight leg ground to airs. And that's going to be supersetted with 5 push-ups and then 5 dumbbell carry throughs, almost like a kettlebell pull through here in the club. So here's what it's going to look like, okay? So you're going to go nice and stiff, straight up top. Hinge down for me, toe touch to the hip, to the shoulder, to the sky. And then lower, don't drop. So this is the tempo I want you to work at. the lowering portion is just as important for your workout and your strength levels as the pushing portion. So I want you to go 12, then 5. Really slow, lowering push-ups. Then a plank carry through. So with that plank carry through, spread your base wide, keep those hips down. So you don't want a teepee butt. Hold the plank, pick the dumbbell up, place it over, switch up. 5 per side. Squeeze through your stomach muscles. So we're going to go 12 ground to airs. We're going to go 5 lowering push-ups and 5 pull-throughs per side. 3 sets. All right, YouTube livers, you've got 3 sets of that total, right? So that's 12 ground to airs, toe touch to hips, to shoulder to sky, 5 slow lowering push-ups, and then 5 pull-throughs per side. 3 sets. Nice job today.